Hola mi gente linda, ¿cómo están todos? This is Curricola Japomana. I haven't been really doing any update videos the last few weeks because of many reasons. Mainly because I've been kind of struggling emotionally, mentally. A lot was going on. I hope I will be able to share a video on this topic very soon. I have also moved to different places. For a week I was in Cabarete almost in Santiago, and then I came back and I was staying in a different Airbnb for 2 weeks, and now yesterday I moved to my last Airbnb of my stay here in Santo Domingo, or in the Dominican Republic. That means I will be leaving this country in less than 2 weeks, which is really sad. But I'm also looking forward to the next step. So yeah, and I thought I will just share a quick video with you guys how I manage with eating. Do I eat out a lot? Do I cook a lot? What's the deal, you know? So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. If you like it, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and please comment in the video down below if you're enjoying these kind of videos, and hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna cook now. I'm not gonna eat today because today I'm gonna eat chicharon with some friends, but I'm gonna cook it now for tomorrow. And why am I cooking already now? Because the ingredients here, which is a good thing in the DR, they don't last very long, I have a feeling. So I bought the meat yesterday and I bought the vegetables already a few days ago. So I just want to cook them today so that they're not going to go bad. Make sense? Okay, let's start cooking. So I'm cooking rice now. You cannot see. Cooking rice now. Is it basmati rice? Yeah, basmati rice. In a Dominican style with some oil, salt, onion and garlic. Put the lid on and make it boil. The way I cook it is Japanese. The system is Japanese way. That's how I learned it from my grandma, my Japanese grandma. But the style is kind of Dominican, Cuban kind of thing. Because when we cook Japanese style rice, we don't add any flavor. It's just rice and water. But here, you add some flavor, so I'm gonna do that style. And I have molondron, okra. I love okra, very healthy. The slimy part, when you cook it and you cut it, it has like this slimy part that's really healthy. And I have beef, which I bought yesterday, and I have a can of tomato, whole tomato. Wow, the induction cooker is really fast. Wow. So let me just cut the onions. I use onions in every dish. So once it starts boiling, I put it on low heat and cook it for 15 minutes. So yeah. And to cut the meat, I love using scissors. Thank God it has a cooking scissor. Okay, I'm just cooking some onions and garlic beforehand before I insert the meat in. And the reason why I didn't cook it yesterday is because I wasn't hungry. Yeah, I wasn't hungry and I wasn't in the mood of cooking. But now I am. Whole can tomato. I love whole cans. Don't know why, but I love it. So I'm just waiting for the rice to cook and for the meat to cook and for the molondron okra to cook. And So most of the time I try to cook as much as I can. That's why I make sure that I book an Airbnb where I can use the kitchen. So far I've always been in Airbnbs where I could use the kitchen as well. Because these 2 months, like during my whole stay, I was based basically in Santo Domingo. So I wanted to have a base, like a place where I can always come back to. And in between, like, you know, on the weekends, I would go to different cities or different towns. And when I go to different towns, when I go out of the capital, then I eat out. Like for 2 days, it doesn't make, or for 2 or 3 days, it doesn't make sense to buy any ingredients, to do any grocery shopping. So yeah, that's how I'm managing my travel. First of all, like home cooking is less expensive. Second, it's more healthy, and I cook really simple stuff. Usually, when I'm like in Germany, when I have my proper home, when I'm staying like for a long time, then I buy a lot of stuff, a lot of vegetables. I use a lot of vegetables. Like in every meal, I would have at least 5 different type of vegetables. I love vegetables, and I'm really into healthy eating and wholesome eating. And the days I don't eat vegetables, like which rarely happens, but if that happens, I can feel it immediately in my body. But here, I do have vegetables for sure, but as I mentioned before, because I'm traveling also back and forth, I don't like to buy too many things and then I cannot use it and then they go bad, and I don't like to waste stuff. I don't like to waste food. So I make really simple stuff. I also sometimes buy beans in a can or something that is already like pre-made. I mean, I'm making things that's more simple. I don't have the capacity actually to go full into cooking here. Not yet. Who knows? Maybe at some point. Because I love eating. My biggest passion in life is are dancing and eating. So yeah. Let's see how the molondrons are doing. The rice looks good. Yeah, so that's about cooking. How do you manage? Like, do you resonate with anything I say here? I would love to get to know about your thoughts on cooking while you're traveling, while you're staying abroad somewhere for a longer time. Comment down below. Or any nice and quick and healthy recipes. What I also loved doing was like a salad bowl with quinoa and salad and vegetables. So I noticed, like in each country, I kind of adapt to the ingredients they have here. For example, in Germany, I would use a lot of mushrooms because we have a lot of mushrooms in Germany, also imported stuff. But like here, the mushrooms don't look really good to me. So I try to use vegetables which look nice, but vegetables from here. For example, I have found Toyota is very delicious. Toyota, yeah. And then sweet potatoes are just the best here. The sweet potatoes taste exactly the same as the ones from Japan. I don't really like the European sweet potatoes so much, only if they're deep fried. Like sweet potato fries, but I really love Japanese and the Caribbean sweet potatoes. They taste really sweet. They're firm. They're not so fibery and not so watery. Yeah, so I really like that. Okay, so the molondron is done. No seasoning because I'm gonna have it together with all the dishes here. The rice. This is a lot of rice. And the beef with tomato, whole tomato from the can, and onions, and I use soy sauce, which is my secret ingredient. I don't put too much of soy sauce in it because I don't want the sauce to taste a lot like soy sauce. This is a trick. If you cook Asian style, it doesn't mean that you use soy sauce, like a bunch of soy sauce. No, I mix like salt with soy sauce, so that way you can make sure that the dishes is going to taste good, but you're not going to taste a lot of soy sauce because then it's just going to be like it's like you use it like salt, right? If you cook European food and you
put too much salt in it, then it tastes just like salt. The same goes with soy sauce. You don't put too much soy sauce in it. It's just for seasoning. Not that the whole food tastes like soy sauce. So yeah, I get passionate when I talk about food, as you can hear. And then I think I'm gonna add some avocado to it. But this is all for tomorrow and for sure also for the next day. So I usually cook like at least for 2 days or something. Like I cook a bunch and then I eat it for 2 or 3 days. Yeah, that's how I cook. I don't like cooking every day. The only thing I cook every day freshly is breakfast, but I will make a different video on that. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's very simple. I don't know if you enjoy this kind of stuff, but let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a big like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, and see you soon.